This should be played at high volume.
It's the same combo, it's the same combo. It's the same combo, TSC, it's the same combo, it's the same combo, TSC, it's the same combo, TSC, it's the same combo, TSC, it's the same combo.
It's the same convo, SAME. This is the podcast of beats, and their whole team is complete. They feeding the streets, other people can't compete. Shit, you got Carlo, got Kenny, got Baba, got Uncle. You cannot forget Malik, and you got Ski. Yeah, the whole roster elite. They bringing the heat every week.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Same Convo, the podcast where we talk everything sports, anime, media, and entertainment. It's your boys, Kenny, Carlo, and Bamba. And yes, for this week, I know y'all don't see Malik, but he be back for the next episode as he had to take care of a few things. Today, what I have for us is a Naruto deep dive. This episode is inspired by a past episode that Carlo had done. So a lot of the questions are similar to it, like your Dragon Ball Z deep dive, I would say. And then some others I came up with it. Before we get into the segment, however, I want to tell y'all about the giveaway that we got going on right now. $500. We're giving away $500. And there is different tiers to unlock. One of them is very close to happening, and that's on TikTok. So if you want to, win some money, you be sure to join. And you get 5 tries. Was it 5 or 4? How many platforms we got? 5, right? Yeah. So it's 5 times. So if you miss the first tier, you get a chance to win the second time. If you miss the second time, you get a chance to win the third time. It's not a lot of people that do giveaways like that. But, you definitely want to tap in because you got 5 chances to win. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Join right now. Without further ado, though, let's get into this deep dive, man. I already sent the questions ahead of time to the boys so that they can prepare. But the first question we're starting with is battle IQ. Who in the Naruto universe has displayed the best battle IQ, man?
I feel like this is if we're talking about in the whole verse from what we've seen, and I read Two Blue Vortex, so it's only continued as this nigga got older. And it's funny because he never wanted to do this. This man literally said, I became a ninja so I could do whatever I want, and he got wrapped up in all this bullshit. Shikamaru Nara has the best battle IQ that's ever to me. I'm not gonna say all the anime. I'm not, because that's hard to think about right now. But as far as Naruto verse, it's no debate, bro. It's Shikamaru.
Okay. Kenny, what you think?
My first gut answer is Shikamaru, but that's because he beat Shogi, of course. The thing with battle IQ, experience also plays a factor in that. I just don't know if he had to actually set up a war or had to go to war with something else, or just if it was the two opposed sides, it was Shikamaru and Kakashi. I just feel like Kakashi's experience would give him an edge over Shikamaru's just raw IQ. So it's a tough. I'm just go Shikamaru, but I do feel like older ninjas that are older than him who just have more experience with battling probably could outmatch him in this battle IQ.
I mean, with overtime, just like Carlo was saying, though, now he's one of the older ninja too.
But I have to take what I say with a grain of salt because I don't watch Boruto and I don't keep up with where the story is now.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I ain't gonna lie, though. Shikamaru not even mine. Mine is personally Sasuke. I think that Sasuke has displayed some of the highest IQ when it comes to battle, especially and he has done it consistently. I feel like something that highlights it is one. I feel like he's one of the only characters that really has to do with intel, mainly focused on intel when it comes to his enemies. And this is specifically one-on-one. That's why I specifically went with Sasuke, because I feel like if it's just group settings, the best person to go with is always gonna be Shikamaru. He knows how to use pieces and use them right. But Sasuke, when it comes to 1v1, even though his resume and all that great, I feel like when it comes to tool usage, He's up there. He's the only one that always has them wires, shuriken, kunais, big kunais, or whatnot. Like he stays stacked up and ready with it. And then, like I just said, the intel, and also to just using like your opponent's abilities against them and whatnot. Like he's done that multiple times, whether that's with Itachi, whether that's with Kabuto, whether that's with Naruto. He always consistently does it, and I just feel like in a fight, it's always his IQ that just keeps him there. Like
His
he
his
has to think.
his technique with his wires is so slept on, bro. And it's crazy
Is
how
it?
they like it's sprinkled in every once in a while in each, different in each different series, bro. Like that's yeah, I feel like because I was reading like chat on Twitter saying like they would I wish you feel me like they would highlight it more. But honestly, I think it's used the perfect amount because it's like it's one of those where you just forget about until he utilizes it.
Yeah, I think it'd be like the major fights that he struggles in. That's when he starts using it. But
Facts,
like if it's
facts.
like usually like on the common, because I the only time I can think of is like first time was versus Orochimaru, which I feel like the earlier times is the coldest shit because he always put some oil on that shit and actually ends up burning. Like I was like,
Facts.
bro, oh.
Yeah,
But
nah.
like after with Itachi, yeah,
I will agree. I will agree. He has a bag. The only reason I wasn't thinking about Sasuke because that nigga's boldness can get his ass kicked sometimes. I'll be like, "Where's
oh
your
yeah, that's
IQ?"
that's that's the problem. That's the problem.
He said, "That's the problem."
That's the problem. That's always where he gets caught up. But all right, the next part I want to talk about is revenge. You feel me? One thing we know about Naruto is that usually when he gets the opportunity for revenge, he probably gonna talk to you. He gonna forgive you. But them other niggas, they usually won't. So that's why I want to talk about revenge. And I know that with Naruto, there's a pretty prominent revenge that everybody remembers. If that's yours, go ahead. I got a different one in mind though.
All right. Um,
Mine is Sasuke's walk down.
on Donzo.
When he walked down Danzo. And he behind that nigga smirking, and Danzo is just like all them. He's a Nagi, is a none of that shit matter, man. You about to die. Nigga running and crumbling, this nigga smirking behind. Like, I like that brought a feeling I'm not even proud about. It's just like, bro, why is this nigga like? Why is it so hype? He just there smirking. About to kill your ass. That's mine.
I'm not gonna. I had the same one because I didn't want to go with the same old Shikamaru one, but mine was Sasuke walking down Donzo because that was
Mhm.
that was because you gotta think, bro. That was just a lifetime of revenge right there. Donzo was the fucking source of all that fucking hurt that he went through, bro. And so the fact that he was able to get his get back like that and the way he got it, this nigga Sasuke and Shippuden is a demon. That nigga was a demon, bro.
Through a whole war by himself. I wonder how strong he was there compared to Naruto, because I know like the timeline is like kind of close.
Hmm.
But he went through a whole war before that. So
I'm saying I just want to what how strong do you think you are that you could just go to the five Kage summon and stand on this nigga ceiling ready to
that
box
hard, bro.
everybody? Because not only do you got the five Kages, you got the
Back in
people
his
that
third hand.
yeah that came with them. Like you was about to box the whole room by yourself.
That's OD. That's OD. Kenny, what's yours, man?
I'm gonna go. See, I also didn't want to go with the normal Shikamaru pick either. I picked Naruto spinning for Jiraiya and
Versus,
well, and
yeah.
spinning for Hinata. Like I feel like even now, I feel like that might be. Well, I can't say now because I didn't watch uh Boruto, but I feel like in all of Naruto Shippuden, like Great Ninja War side or whatever, I think that pain fight was the most intense Naruto 1v1 in the whole series.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah,
Like when
nah,
he when he looked at, he said, "You just smacked Hinata." Got to work.
nah, two
He fought harder when he hurt Hinata than he did when Jiraiya got killed.
to this day, bro, that is still my favorite fight of the whole series. But no, like not even I don't know what it is about that specific fight, bro. I can't say it was Jiraiya dying. I can't say it was he. Like it's something about that fight that I haven't found out yet. That just the intensity hits your chest different when you watch it. Other like we done went through the war, we done went through every other. Naruto versus Pain has a different intensity to it. Kenny used the perfect word.
That's because this man painted off everybody. Kakashi was dead. Literally, South Sakura, the Hidden Leaf Village is leveled, and it's just a bunch of rubble everywhere. And Sakura's on her knees crying, "Time also Naruto." And then what happens? Poof, Naruto pop up.
Naruto was like, why you summon this? Where are we at? You were like, this is Konoha, nigga.
Nigga popped up like this on a frog on top of another frog.
On top of another frog.
Yeah, like, bruh.
Nah, yeah, Naruto was OD. I was the first time I seen that type of animation that Gear 5 was also using. Niggas would look like water. Like, what's going on? Let's
Yeah,
move on to our next category, which is the most underrated fighter in the whole series, man.
I feel like this is gonna be my same answer for another question you got at the bottom. But I feel like everybody knows this. The most underrated, underused character in all of Naruto is Shino. Shino,
Underrated fighter?
yes, Shino. Shino is crazy.
I'm a I'm gonna say because when I was thinking about this, the funny thing is when you sent this, I'm in an anime group on Twitter. When you sent this, there were
Uh-huh.
people disrespecting one of my favorite sound ninjas, and that was Kimimaru, saying he wasn't even like that.
Agreed.
If that is what the fans think, I need fans to stop underrating that because that nigga was a true problem. And remember, he was dying.
Yeah.
Kimimaru, I believe, because we haven't seen it, but I believe healthy Kimimaru, full about that nigga's a problem. I feel like he was under. I feel like people underrate him as well because it was so early in the Naruto verse, and then
Mm-hmm.
also simple fact, we didn't get to see enough of him. You feel me? I feel like if we would have seen more of his power and his abilities displayed, then he would get the more respect. But like I said, that was my answer for this. Just because when you sent that, I was literally arguing for this nigga. So yes, Kimimaru.
I feel like he can't be underrated because he went through he went through not God, he went through Rock Lee, Naruto, and then it took for Gaara to pop up for them to like really bang with him.
And ultimately, he lost because he died. Literally,
That's what I'm saying. If you're going through Lee, Naruto, and Gaara, you can't be underrated, bro.
it's cool. I'm
No, but I
finna.
think that even within that situation, he's underrated. Like Kimimaru's ability, if you're just thinking of like outside of him dying, he is like way past that. Like maybe he's beginning after that chapter where after Naruto and Sasuke killed themselves. Like he's still relevant power level wise.
Was never meant to be a side character, bro. Never.
I might put him above the whole Sound 5 shit.
Look, that
Niggas
Oh,
bone,
OD.
he's above them. He's like the leader.
when that bone post KK Genkai get to you, it's over with. Like,
Telling you. Think about it. Like Gar and Lee were about to lose if he wasn't sick.
thanks.
But Carlo, I mean shit, yeah, that's a good one. Mine, he don't deserve no respect. I ain't gonna lie. He's a bum. He deserves all the hate that he gets. But I feel like when it comes to fighting, he don't get the love that he deserves. And I'm thinking about Hiruzen. Feel
Okay,
me?
I thought you was finna admit to say his grandson.
Oh hell nah. Hell nah.
That
That nigga
nigga, come
dick.
on. He deserves some respect in Boruto, just a little bit.
Talk about Konohamaru?
Barely.
Yes,
He's
yeah.
a disappointment. That nigga's what? Compared to what you're supposed to be, I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, respect for what?
I'm fucking dead.
But yeah, here is a man like just between his mastery, he has literally the coolest summon in the whole story. And I just feel like just all of his use, like when it comes to fighting, like once it's about the hands, I just like everything about him. And he's just good and efficient. I just feel like it's just like his character off the field hinders his skills and shit. So people don't want to give him his props. We did most underrated. Oh, this one's gonna be interesting. What villain plan would you have liked to see come to fruition, like throughout the whole story? Like you were just curious, like, oh, I wonder what would have happened if
Pain,
pain.
pain.
That's sick. That's just sick.
Because you gotta understand his whole thing was to make people afraid of conflict, basically. That was basically the whole thing. This world shall know pain. He wanted the world to know pain. He wanted to start it over. So ultimately, it'd be more peaceful once everybody started hating conflict. So I would have kind of liked to see, you know, what how that would have came to fruition. I guess my close second would be Madara. I mean, the filler episodes of when they was in the Eternal Tsukiyomi, the hoes was lit. So I'd probably like to see too, but my number one would be Pain.
Okay, Kenny.
I'm trying to think of all the Naruto villains. Like, I don't know what Orochimaru's ultimate goal was other than to just be immortal. So I don't really
Learn all the
care.
jutsus.
I don't really care about that. I feel like the only two options are really either Madara or Pain or Kaguya. I guess those are the only three options.
Did Kagi even
Mhm.
have a plan?
No. Like when I think of villains, there aren't that many because the whole goal of the show was to get Sasuke back for so long. So I mean, so you only really get, I guess, Obito, Madara. I mean, Obito and Madara pretty much had the same plan. Uh, and Pain.
Orochimaru in the Sand Village?
Orochimaru and the Sand Village was all of Orochimaru's plan was just to get Sasuke's body and learn all jutsus, but like be immortal and shit.
That was after though. I don't think his specific plan was to focus on Sasuke when they raided the village. I think the specific plan was just to take over the leaf. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't
I
know.
I don't
really,
think
The fact that we don't know his plan concretely off the top of our head is enough for me to say no. So I'm gonna go Madara. I'm gonna go Madara.
it's funny that you said no about Orochimaru because that's mine. My personal thing, I just feel like, because one thing about Orochimaru, like he has other things that he has always aimed to do. It's just like the bodies that he already like, or the things that he has already done was just like stopping him from that. So I always wanted to see what would happen if he took over Sasuke's body. First of all, just his intellect and his experience with Sasuke's body. What kind of ninja would he be? Two, what would Naruto do the day that he realized that this is not Sasuke no more, that your boyfriend is gone? This is actually Orochimaru, you feel me? What he gonna do? Is he gonna kill him? Is he gonna fight him? How's that gonna go?
he's gonna
You feel me?
say he's just gonna say his boyfriend and keep talking. That's
His nigga, please. When's the last time he went to see his wife? Exactly.
hey man, you ain't
Boy,
never hold fingers with your bruh.
boyfriend. Boyfriend. Was wearing a necklace, had dreams. I don't know how we let Kishimoto get away with that.
Bro, this man, he was imagining them holding fingers every other episode, dog.
He was dreaming of Sasuke. What are we talking about?
Hey man,
Sasuke would be at a hot stream dreaming about Naruto too. Crazy,
facts, facts.
crazy work. But yeah, I just wanted to see that, and also just specifically the Sage Mode, man. I feel like it's just like I don't know what it is, but my brain just always, as soon as I know that you have a different affinity, I'm just like, oh, what would that Sage Mode look like? And I understand we got Mitsuki now, but what if Orochimaru, like all of these years sacrificed, if he had Sasuke, I definitely would have loved to just see like what his Sage Mode would entail. You feel me? Because they're OP already, like their leader whatnot. But let's not waste too much time on that because the next one we got who had the most wasted potential? And Carlo, you kind of answered mine earlier. Yes, go ahead.
No, what was yours? Who was yours?
You brought him up, Konohamaru.
Oh, yeah. He's number three on my list.
He said
Cause
he's number three.
yeah,
Oh
cause
no, wait. I didn't. What else? I didn't mean to say Konohamaru. Kimimaru. My
Kimmy
bad.
Mara. Okay,
Kimimaru.
okay.
He
Yeah,
got killed. That's just what I'm saying. I feel like if you lived, obviously, yeah.
yeah. Number two. That was number
Number
two.
two. Okay, good. Who's number one?
Yamato.
Oh
Yamato.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yes.
You talking
Yes.
about a nigga that had wood style and Hashirama cells He's a Senju.
Insane.
Like, come on, bro. That I feel like there could have been so much potential with him, especially like having Hashirama cells, being Senju. He could have had a more potential, have a bigger relationship with the tail beast and stuff like that. Like, yeah, bro. I feel like they
That nigga is
sidelined him
so
something
useless.
crazy. Like, I feel like he should have been more OP than he was.
He should have, like, literally in the explanation. That's literally the whole show. That's been their goal. And literally in Boruto, you saw that was their goal. Where the Hashirama cells, nigga, you had
Exactly.
that from the get go. Do something.
Exactly, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Yamato's number one for me, dog.
Nah, yeah, 100%. I agree with that. I don't know how I didn't think of that. Agree with that one. Katie's over there like,
Man, never.
But like this is the topic I was talking about earlier when I said I feel like I'm gonna give the same answer again. I
I'm
uh-huh.
about to
still
say
feel like
Shino.
Shino was wasted potential. I feel like
Mhm.
he could have been. I feel like if there's a group of people who said or say that if Shino would have went on that Sasuke retrieval arc instead of Kiba, they would have had Sasuke back, and I believe that because
Yeah,
Shino
I believe
is cold. Shino, of course, Rock Lee. Rock Lee should have been able to surpass my guy, but he kind of just trash now. Um, who else? I actually scratch everything I just said. Neji,
I'm weak.
Neji. Had he not died the way he died, it's like same like Kimimaru. Like we don't know how cold. If he was that cold as a kid, we don't know what levels he could have taken the Byakugan and what he could have truly like the weapon he truly could have been because he died in that war. I don't think he was at his peak yet.
Could I say something?
So
I in the show Naruto, if I have to say there is something I dislike, it's the Byakugan. And I high key think that Neji was never gonna be past that ceiling. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think he was gonna be past it.
Do you hate
I
it
feel
because
like like the
what it's turned into
Byakugan,
now?
huh?
Do you hate it because what it's turned into now?
Because it's not like
It's
what is
what?
it now? For example, what is it?
Some overpowered BS.
No, you talking about the Jogan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Jogan, but I'm talking about just regular Byakugan.
Oh,
When
okay.
when when Naruto was ending and we got to Toneri, they started hyping up the Byakugan. So when we got into Boruto, I was like, oh shit, we about to see some shit. So when the Himawari had that episode where she knocked Naruto out, I'm like,
Facts.
oh, we really about to lock in. And then it's just like, oh, basically the Byakugan ain't shit.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So I'm just like, y'all did all of that for nothing. And then when I'm looking back, I'm just like, yeah, Neji was a prodigy. That's why he had all them extra bombs. But that's literally where it's at. Like that mother niggas just not couldn't get to that. So I was like, that just pissed me off. But Kenny, what you said about Shino, I totally agree. I think that even like in Shino's family, if you're looking about like what ninja to become, that's the safest bet because they already have an arsenal to start with. They have all the insects. And then whatever you're building off of that. I agree with Shino. They wish the fuck out of that nigga.
I ain't even think about that. I ain't gonna lie to you because I'm thinking when he said that, I'm like, what was Shino gonna do differently than Kiba? But these niggas did fight in a whole forest. My fault. My
The one nigga
Like the
who would
worst thing that
thrive
can
in the
happen to those two
forest.
niggas.
Y'all don't bring him.
Nah, that's kind of crazy, bro.
Because who assembled? It was Naruto, right? Naruto assembled the team.
And if your
Yeah,
argument is like he has a nose of he's a sensory ninja, he's a hound. Shido can control bugs who can fly way further than Kiba senses. Like, bruh.
facts.
Man, shit. This is still on the topic of wasted potential. But this one is which character had the best power up, but the worst use of it? Best power up, worst use of it.
Best power up. Because, okay, I think I probably read that question too fast because when I originally thought of it, I was thinking of Kaguya.
Of
Uh,
Kaguya?
I feel like because I feel like she had the best power, but it really wasn't able to be highlighted as much as it should have been just because of how late she was introduced. And also, it just felt like she had no real strategy. So
Yeah.
if it was used strategically and things of that, and but maybe that's not what she was thinking of because she's literally just reborn. So
Yeah, she was just
um,
listening to Black Jetsu for real, for real.
yeah. So I think as far as best power, she had it and didn't use it well. As far as the best power up but didn't utilize it, best power up, but
I'm going soccer.
I just knew somebody was gonna say
I
that.
feel like I feel like I'm gonna go Gara.
Why?
I feel like because he never had the chance, or probably even never had the chance to master his Jinchuriki.
Mm. I ain't gonna
Because
lie, they hold the fuck out of the perspective of Jinchuriki where Gara was a full body we
facts.
don't even gotta talk about it.
That's what I'm saying. They and what's name Shippuden hold him at the beginning, bro. I was so mad when this nigga got beat and kidnapped and they stole the Jinchuriki from
They're
him.
like right away. Yeah,
I
come
was like,
here.
okay, that's just ass. This is Gara. Like this is like, what are we doing? But yeah, bro. I guess if I had to, just because I feel like him being able to master the one tails would be insane. I feel like his potential would have went through the roof, bro. Like he was supposed to be OD already. You feel me? Like his jutsu alone, his sand control alone is already supposed to OD. So imagine if he masters his one tails Jinchuriki. Like that's yeah, bro. That's top tier insanity.
That would have been a problem. Real, real. And who you got?
Shit, I got Sakura. I feel like with her getting her Tsunade's infinite healing, she should have been able to do more or at least be not as afraid because you're not gonna die. Like with using that jutsu, Sakura Tsunade was literally split in half
Yeah.
and was able to heal from it. Like
But there's a lot of misconception about that though. She was split in half, was able to heal because of Kareem. It's not because
But
of her power.
Bakuro was a terrible answer, by the way. I'm just letting you know. That was a
Yeah, I
terrible
think
answer.
Sakura was a good answer though.
That was a
But I
terrible
have
answer.
different reasons. I ain't gonna lie. Probably if you remember when Sakura was introduced, what was the one thing that was hammering our head?
You know what?
Okay, there you
what?
go.
Because
Yeah.
I
Because
finally
it
caught up
has
to
the
I finally
duality.
caught up to them. Is that what you're
Mm,
saying?
no, bro. This man she has a whole demon inside of her. She got a whole fucking demon inside of her. Like, what happened to that?
The Genjutsu specialty, whatever. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, nah, that actually, you right. Cause how do you have
Once she
to
put aside, they never mentioned that Genjutsu affinity.
never
Never.
again? Yeah,
Wait,
that
what are we
Never.
talking about?
She has a Genjutsu affinity, a strong one. Like when she started off as a ninja, it was prominently known. That's why even when Ino did that little ooh and was supposed to beat her, she like, nah, nigga, beat my Susanoo.
facts.
I was waxing the fucking shit out of her.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, okay. It's a good answer for the reason you just gave. For the reason that nigga gave
For
is a
that
terrible
one,
answer.
Whoops.
I didn't have Sakura though. Let me just say that I didn't have Sakura. That was my answer. My answer is Minato. Worst power up, worst use of it. But to be fair, it was a complete ass pull that didn't make sense. So I understand why he didn't use it as much. I'm talking about his Sage mode slash Kurama mode. When the fuck did he even get the chance to learn it? This man died when Kurama stabbed him in the stomach. And then you telling me he sealed Kurama and then was learning that shit in the afterlife? Cool,
He was
whatever.
they was because they was just waiting. He was literally chilling. You feel me?
Shut up.
He was chilling, waiting for Naruto. His chakra was chilling. He was learning it in that little chakra.
That nigga was dead. I want to hear it. And then he comes here, has a cloak, but doesn't do shit with it. But sharing chakra was the only purpose that he had. That's the only thing he used it for. Didn't use no ability, no curl, no mode, nothing.
Bro,
Pissing me off. Even the Rasengan looks the same.
that's actually crazy to think about.
Get that man the fuck up out of here. Let us just move on, man. I don't even want to talk about it. Which Naruto character was way stronger than the show allowed him to be?
Who was stronger than the show let them be?
Itachi.
Be an easy answer. Yep.
That's an easy
Yeah.
answer. That's an easy answer.
Yeah.
My
I agree with
answer,
that.
my answer was going to be somebody that was
Kimi Maru.
mentioned earlier. Kimimaro was on that list. Neji's on that
For
list.
sure. For sure.
Uh, I feel like Neji, just how OD he was as a kid, you were supposed to expand on that potential when they got older in Shippuden, and they really didn't. He was somebody else that got pushed to the background.
I feel
Um,
like
Yeah.
all the Jin Cherokee was supposed to be strong. Like all of them. If we weren't beat
yeah,
Garo or Naruto, you were trash.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna agree with Kenny. Even Gara, you feel me? Like Nick, I just said it. Like, yeah, because the Jinchuriki are supposed to be. I feel like it would have been way better if they all didn't even. It doesn't matter if they have mastered it or not, but like somewhat had control of their Jinchuriki powers before getting captured. Like that would have been. It would have made it way better. I feel
Where
like
where was Gaara's sand mama power when he was fighting Daedalus?
because they didn't they jump him when he was tired or something? I don't know, bro. Like,
They said that he was out of chakra, but that thing activates on itself. It's not you.
yeah, yeah,
What
bro.
happened?
Everybody we just named, because that is some bullshit. Naruto got the creators of Naruto, Kishimoto. I need answers.
I mean, it was 2-on-1.
Man, whatever.
This nigga Sasori was walking around in a puppet. Fuck that.
It was Sasori and Data. It was 2-on-1.
And Sasori was literally sitting in a puppet.
Exactly. Well, Gara didn't even unlock
It
stage.
literally
Sasori.
just the only thing that they did was Deidara was gonna blow up the village. Gaara overused to get the sand from like nearby the thing to protect them, and then he said he was tired. But you said your shit was automatic, that you don't control it, that your mama want to protect you. That's what you did to your dad later on when y'all was on the same equal footing in terms of power. Stamina, both of them ran out of stamina, but Gaara had his mama's shield pop up on her own.
Bro,
And
and
then they say your mama always loved you. What happened? Didn't she love him before he was about to die?
what's his name? I fucking love Datara too, especially after I found out his backstory. But man, it pisses me off because low key he not even like that.
He said he's not like that.
Low key. Like I said, I love him, but I don't believe he's like that low key. But
I
that's just
believe
me.
he is like. I think Daedra is highly underrated. Because remember that one attack they said his attack is as strong as a 10 tails Biju bomb.
Are you talking about the one he was about to blow up the sand village with?
Yeah,
The one he used to blow himself up against Sasuke.
Yeah, all right, bro. I love.
and
I got a love hate relationship with that
tails
nigga.
Biju bomb, and then he has that dragon too, bro. That nigga is actually he's just too young. He's just immature.
I feel that.
Which jutsu? Huh? Oh, I thought I heard something. Which jutsu was the most broken but
Substitution jutsu.
underutilized?
Substitution jutsu.
Yeah.
Mm.
I ain't even feeling
Substitution jutsu. Substitution jutsu.
That's like nothing makes sense at some point. I think it's just like,
Like
Carly
they
was
just stopped
saying
using
earlier.
it. They just
Huh?
stopped using that shit.
Oh yeah, they did. They just did that, and the body flicker. They used to do the body flicker jutsu, but it's a D rank jutsu, so everybody can do it. I'm just like, that man, he forgets shit too. So there was that. Carla, who you got? Or what you got?
My fault. Y'all was breaking up. Y'all was breaking up for a minute, so I had to just sit here. But if y'all can still hear me, I think the most broken but
Yeah, we do.
underused jutsu is probably Flying Raijin. I feel like that's hella broken.
Fine.
But again, it is probably is probably underused because we didn't get to see the users
Only
too
three
too
ninjas know
much.
that.
You said
I
what?
say it's only 3 users that can do that. It's only 3 people that can use that.
But that's why I said it's probably I'm probably thinking of it underused because not a lot of people are able to know it, and then we don't even get to see them that much.
Kenny, who are the two
If
people you thinking about?
if the second created all jutsu, clearly him, and then that one
Overall,
Jonin
yeah.
who's like 20 something to know in his missions. I forget his name. He also knows flying. He's the one who wears his headband as a do rag and has the
Yeah,
toothpick.
they got to do it like all four
Yeah, so
together.
those are the 3 that know the flying
You talking
Raijin.
about Genma?
Yeah, Genma,
Yeah,
yeah.
Gemma. He's another dog that we just don't get to see in the show for real.
Man, that nigga ain't shit.
Ain't that nigga like 22 and 0 in missions? S-rank missions? No
Okay,
flying
how old is
Raijin?
Naruto?
I'm about to say that nigga's a
He
problem.
needed 4 people to do it. I just
That
said
nigga's
that
a
4
dog.
people. He
He's
needs
a
to do this with
dog.
other niggas.
Hey.
Anyway, my personal
Wait,
pick.
and in the tuning exams, he broke up. Who was fighting in the tuning exams and he broke them up by himself?
He didn't break him by himself. He broke up Hinata and Neji with 5 other senseis. Was like, let me hold the elbow real quick.
I'm fucking dead.
You
I'm
get
about
the
to look it
forehand.
up.
You get the ankle. You get his hand. You get his knee. What the fuck y'all doing?
He can block a shuriken with his toothpick.
He fought a what?
I said he can block a shuriken with his toothpick.
Alright, Kenny's funny.
Anyway, you got any other jutsu for me, Kenny?
I said substitution jutsu.
Substitution, yeah, okay. Substitution, flying raging. Mine is another one too that Kishimoto just discarded. But I'm going with Itachi's Genjutsu. The specific one where he only has to point with his finger. There is no Mangekyo Sharingan. There is no requirement needed outside of just him doing this to you. And you're in the Genjutsu. Like, he just points at you in the Genjutsu. And then the person that's under the Genjutsu cannot break themselves out. Like, I don't know if y'all remember when he did it to Naruto, but literally Naruto's face split and this curse mark Sasuke trying to strangle Naruto with his own hands, and then Gaara sprouts from the stomach and he started talking shit. It was like, bro, why would you get rid of that?
Facts.
Wait, who did? Whose ability was that?
Itachi, all he had to do was just this. And you under the Genjutsu. No Mangekyo Sharingan, no nothing. And then Kishimoto just said, forget about it. Get that out of here.
I feel like, yeah, yeah.
Get that out of here. Also, I would say another one too is also pains. I forgot about that. I almost moved on without saying that. But I don't know if y'all remember, but the pain with the long hair, like he was one of the first one that Naruto killed. He could just like grab a person and just strip their soul from their bodies.
I know what
And
you're
that
talking
was, huh?
about. I know what you're talking about.
Like literally just like come and snatch. And I feel like all of those one shot moves, like he just got rid of it just too conveniently.
I feel like another jutsu that's OP that we don't see enough of is Amaterasu.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just touches you instantly and it never stops burning.
Yeah. That's why they. No, wait, does it? He still has it, right? Yeah, he still has it.
Yeah.
He still has the Mangekyo. All right, but the next question we got is who would be an S tier character had they had the right sensei? I can go first on this one. I feel like I mentioned him earlier on accident, and it was Konohamaru. Everything that Konohamaru knows is from Naruto. Like everything that he's using his actual arsenal is from Naruto. So like that always left me wondering what the hell is this sensei teaching him? I feel like outside of the basics, I just can't help but imagine what would he actually turn out if we had a proper sensei. Because with the actual hands, he has hands. Like I don't know if y'all saw that fight against Jugo. He has actual hands, but I just feel like his arsenal is very limited. All he has to this day is just like the Rasengan and just
Shadow
other basic
clones.
shit. Just
Shadow clones.
yeah, Rasengan, Shadow Clone, and Sexy Jutsu.
Facts.
So
And
probably used to everything he got from Naruto.
I agree. I agree because the Konohara, like you said, the hands are one of his like he's a dog. He's a
Yeah.
dog. Um, mine if this also if they had the right sensei and if they were still alive. But shout out that boy Haku, bro. If Haku was still alive and he joined the Leaf Village, that
Yeah.
would be a S tier character, boy.
No, Hakuya. I'm not gonna lie. I low key in my head. This is like a head canon on my own. I kind of feel like Haku was stronger than Zabuza.
Think so too.
I ain't gonna lie to
think
you.
I
Like
feel
I
like he was
understand
more
Zabuza's
versatile.
title, but I just don't see what they were about Zabuza. When we're looking at the fight, Kakashi was gotten.
Facts.
Haku was fighting newly awakened Sasuke with his Tomoe, and then
Hmm.
also a Kyuubi Naruto,
Facts.
and still lived.
Facts. And then that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like ultimately he was more versatile than Zabuza.
I think
Like
so too.
Kakashi was over there. He had that nigga figured out from the get. You feel me? Like
Wait,
yeah,
I,
bro.
I feel like I'm saying no. I feel like Kabuto's like ice mirror trick only worked because he was going against inexperienced Sasuke and Naruto. If that had
Haku,
been, who did I say?
Kabuto.
My fault. I feel like Haku's ice mirror trick or jutsu is only working so well is because he was going against inexperienced ninja. Had you put Zabuza against that, easy work. If you put Kakashi against that, easy work. I
but the thing,
strongly feel it only worked because it was against Sasuke and Naruto.
but I would agree with that. The only thing is that when Naruto and Sasuke, like I said, Kakashi was in the prison. When they had to go against Zabuza, they were able to outsmart Zabuza. And Haku later on was brought back in the fight versus the adults, like when she was reanimated, and both of them were holding their own each separately. Like I'm just saying, like for Zabuza to have a title and Haku's just like non-existent almost. I ain't gonna lie, like I even when we were just looking at the abilities that they displayed and their reaction, Haku's reaction speed blitzed both Zabuza and Kakashi when Kakashi was trying to go stab Zabuza. She was fighting them niggas. How did she bliss both of y'all perception to place herself in between the kunai and Zabuza?
Are you
You,
misgendering this
I was
man?
about to say you gonna stop calling Haku a she dog.
Haku, man, I think she's stronger.
Wow. Okay, well, whose pick was Haku?
You said who's what? Oh,
Carlil's pick was
Carla, yeah.
Haku?
Carla.
An S tier ninja with the right S. What is S tier? Who's an S tier that we're like for comparison?
I'll say, for example, like low S tier for me, that would be like the Kakashis, the Sakuras, and then like you just move on to the Naruto's, whoop to the
Shikamaru.
big dogs.
Okay, if that's the case, with the right master. That's tough.
Do you think real quick while Kenny's thinking, where would you rank Kankuro right now, Bamba?
Ooh, that's tough.
I,
Conqueror would probably be like right now.
mhm.
Ooh.
I feel like with the right sensei, he could have been even. Not saying like his sensei was bad, but with the right sensei, like imagine if he got the chance to train with Chio or
Oh,
train
Shio
with
and or
or
Sasori, it's over
Sorcery.
with.
Like it's over.
It's over with
Like
for sure, for
that's
sure.
something I guess I could have mentioned earlier that I feel like is also underutilized, and again probably because we don't see him like that.
Yeah,
Konkoro and his
like we
puppets.
forget about Kankuro, honestly.
Yeah, bro. Like his in the older he gets, this nigga's puppet bag is insane. The different puppets that he has is crazy. Like, yeah, bro.
I'm
Like,
thinking, like you said, if it was with Lady Shield, one, the puppet bag,
mhm.
two, because one thing about Conqueror, he's like picked up on every other thing too. Like now he has like sealing jutsus and stuff like that.
Facts.
So I feel like he probably would have picked up on that medical something medically he's doing and he's adding into them puppets. And
Didn't
also
he?
body enhancements. He has none.
Don't he? After Sasori died, he got
Yeah, he
Sasori.
got Sasori
That
as his
nigga got
puppet.
Sasori as a puppet.
But what I'm thinking about is the 10 puppets that King had.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Shio.
Yeah,
One,
yeah,
he would
Gio.
have inherited that shit if she died. But two, I feel like he would have developed something early on par with that.
Fact,
It's
yeah,
like that
nah.
nigga's always like coming up with shit.
I'm gonna throw him in the ring. I would say not just Sensei, but if circumstances were different, he could be so OP.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, guaranteed. And I'm sure too, like growing up with Gowers takes a lot of attention from you because you got to protect that nigga too
Facts.
from Earth.
Facts. Kenny, bro, where you at, bro?
He's thinking hard.
It's hard because I don't think there's any master that could turn Choji into an S tier ninja. Like I feel like his ceiling is just too low to put him in S tier. Like the expansion jutsu and his pills, I don't think gets him there. For like Sakura Kakashi level, personally, I don't think he gets there. I feel like, and then to say Rock Lee, I feel like there's no better sensei than Guy Sensei for him. So it's like all the ninjas who have demonstrated a certain power threshold just don't make it. Other than I guess Kankuro will be there. Like, I think Kankuro was a great pull.
Okay,
Um, maybe if he had, I don't see it. I'm gonna just go Kankuro. Kankuro was a good pull.
Kankuro, yeah. No, Kankuro is solid though. I ain't gonna lie, especially like if he fucks around, he don't even need shield. He just needs to be like actually have access to education. He's already in the village where like that's all they do.
Facts.
But let us move on to our last question, which is a question I did not send you guys on purpose. So to wrap up today, this is what I wanted to ask y'all. If Sakura went rogue, you feel me? Carlo think of Boruto, Kenny think of whatever you know. I know you disclaimer: Kenny don't watch Boruto. Sakura went rogue. With everything left from Konoha 12, how many ninjas would it take to stop her? We're only talking about Konoha 12. What's left of it? You feel me?
What's left of Konoha 12 right now?
Yeah, we're not like meaning remove Team 7. Sakura obviously is not there. Naruto Sasuke not there.
So
And
so
and when
no
we know Neji's dead. So
so no
you want
Naruto
to throw
or
him in there? That's up to
Sasuke.
you.
No Naruto or Sasuke. Hinata don't even train like that no more. Uh I ain't gonna lie to
Oh.
you. She getting out that bitch. She
That's
getting,
crazy.
ain't nobody. I mean, the only thing I can, Shikamaru has to come up with a damn good plan that
Mm-hmm.
will incorporate the rest of them.
Wait, is Naruto not in the village anymore?
Now he said the Konoha 12 without Naruto and Sasuke. Who's stopping Sakura? Shikamaru is the only chance, and it can't be Shikamaru by himself. He needs to come up with a damn good plan. That's the only way.
I mean, it don't have to be. I'm just asking you, like, who would it take? So even if it takes like 2, 3, 4, whatever, just asking you, what would it take?
It's taking all of them, but they need to have Shikamaru. If they don't have Shikamaru, she's
Oh,
gone.
that's what I'm saying. He's
She
everybody.
This is
she's
my team.
she's out.
This is my team, and we getting it done.
Uh,
We got Shikamaru,
Okay.
Shino,
Dead.
Choji,
Dead.
and Hinata.
Dead. Hinata
Those
don't.
four get it done. Those four get
but
it
you
done.
gotta think, Carlo. Kenny is not thinking in terms of Boruto though. He's thinking outside.
Okay, he's still in Sakura. Still, they not getting that done.
Nah, boy.
I promise you, you need the rest of them. Well, now who do he say? Who do he say? Let me be real. He said
Shikamaru, Shino, Choji, and Hinata. Them four get it done.
Shikamaru, Shino, Choji. No, I
Choji
don't.
pops a pill and goes butterfly to use his physical abilities to maybe hold Sakura in place. Shino uses the shadows from Shino's bugs to extend the shadow to Sakura, locking her in place. Hinata pokes her chakra points. They retrieve her.
It sounds like a good plan.
It
Choji's not
sounds
going.
like a
It
good
sounds like a
plan.
good plan. Choji's not going to be able to hold her at all. Literally at that point a little bit slower than Guy, so they got to catch her in the shadow first. Choji's not holding her. They not catching her. The only thing I would say, maybe Hinata can run the ones with her, but she's not going to last long. On
Now, I
God,
think
she's
at
not.
that point, the only person that's one of the ones that with her might be Rock Lee.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
thinking some gates are popped.
I was about to say you need some. I was about to say he's opening that last gate. On God, he is. On
Yeah, but
God,
I don't
he's
think
opening.
Hinata is keeping up with that Sakura. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Yeah, bro.
Shino might do poison because that's the
Mm.
main. But Shino has that flesh eating bug though. That was hurting the Biju, but Sakura is stronger than the Biju. I just don't know what her.
I was about to say, and don't you think she'll be able to heal from that too?
Yeah, but that bug was literally like it was weird. You have to see. It was just like chowing down through flesh and just growing.
Yeah. I don't
And it
know because
was
I
like
feel like
ate the whole Biju.
I can't think of it right now because I feel like just having Lady Katsuyu would help out somehow with that.
Probably.
Yeah, bro. I can't even in Shippuden. I can't with the team he assembled. I can't see it, bro. You have to have everybody or it's not working. Hey, man,
For
respect.
me, as far as where Kenny was, I'm not gonna lie. I think that if everybody jumps in, they beating her. Like if Shikamaru leads the pack, and you probably like send both Rock Lee and Hinata, like Hinata get her bulldog fits on, Rock Lee pops the gate, and they charge in. Like I feel like while they're beating your ass, if Ino can, try to do her shit, then like that's a problem. Because I understand like her resistance with like the Genjutsu, but I feel like those simultaneously coming at you, you're not keeping up, and then Choji just can enhance your shit, add in too, go crazy. And
Facts.
then that's where Shikamaru, like after those people clear out, you could probably try to hold her in. She know with
Facts.
the bugs, help me just secure her. But
I was about to say if he got everybody else, I can see it happening. Because again, after Shikamaru got to a certain age, I have not seen not near one of his plans fail. Not one.
yeah, nah, that nigga's tackle.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, and then with Boruto, yeah, nobody's stopping. Rocky couldn't even stop his fucking son.
Facts. Like that's
Boruto was headache.
yeah, bro. It's insane.
Chino got doubts. He's not doing shit now. Fucking what?
Are you including Sai in that? Because he's still a bitch.
And I'm saying ain't don't nobody matter. Tamara is a part of the team now. What you gonna do? It ain't Shimamaru would have a field day with these new niggas. I tell you that.
I swear to God.
But man, look, today has been a interesting night, a full night. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and sticking with us, especially if you made it to this point. It's been a long, long, long show. It's been a long anime segment. But we appreciate y'all. And like always, make sure you share this with your friends, with your family, and also share the giveaway with them, man. Like, get in. There's some real money to be won. And obviously, like, we kept everything transparent and a buck with y'all. So fuck with us. And on that note, we'll see y'all next show. Send this to your grandmama, man.